Greetings my Lombardians and welcome to another review. Today we are reviewing Zero by Michael2200. We'll start with movement. Just like other Michael's characters or Mikhail's character, it's great, but has one flaw. If you notice my controller, for example, when I press forward or backwards and then the other direction too fast, it does not register. That's because you need to wait a split second before pressing forward or backwards again. So it isn't as consistent. And for that reason, movement gets a 9 out of 10. Attacks. We have A combo, B combo, C, that can also be charged, down A launcher, which brings us to the air combos. This is A in the air, B in the air, C in the air. We also have down A, down B, and down C. We also have down B for an alternative attack, down C, that can bring the enemy towards you, but it isn't as consistent. The attacks and combos are great. You have some depth in them, and there's interesting combinations that you can create, whether it being air combos or underground combos. The issues I have with the combos is, compared to other characters such as King Cold or Cooler, they are not as deep. For example, if you press down C, you would expect the enemy to go towards you and then continue the combo. I have a suspicion that this is actually a bug that I was able to continue the combo, as it's not supposed to do that because it's not consistent whatsoever. If it was possible to continue the combo after this attack, it would have made the combat way more depth, way more interesting. But due to it not having this one thing, it's an issue that I have. Sure, you have your launcher, you have your air combos that you can do and change A and B, but besides that, there isn't anything else that is really interesting about it. And because of those reasons, combos or attack gets a 8 out of 10. Special. We have the first one, second one, third one, which can also be activated while in the air, fourth one, fifth one, that can be charged, and the last one, that can also be activated while in the air. I like most of them. I like that there's a variation of yellow and green colors. There's a good indicator of the special attack that is about to be activated for player 2 to react to. The issues I have with the specials is that functionality-wise, they're not so different. You have 3 distant attacks and 3 close range attacks that more or less covers the same distance. Secondly, in my subjective opinion, it could have benefited to have an attack like this, for example, be unblockable, or make the specials distinguishable by their functionality. And due to those reasons, specials gets a 8 out of 10. Ultimate. It's a simple and straight to the point ultimate that, I will confess, I like. The issues I have with this ultimate is that it feels more like a super rather than an ultimate. There's nothing cinematic about it, nothing dramatic about it. It's pretty simple to the point. If you like that, then that's great, but in my subjective opinion, this is a flaw. It should be more cinematic and to actually feel like an ultimate rather than something like a super. And for that reason, ultimate gets a 6 out of 10. Effects. They're mostly great. The only issue I have is, let's take for example Fleetway Sonic. The activation indicator is so unnoticeable that you mostly will look for the start animation of the special attack, but due to this special activation being way more noticeable, it could have benefited for each special to have a different color indicator to help the second player to understand what special has been activated. And for that reason, Effects gets a 9 out of 10. And now we move on to the second form. We have A combo, which is a bit extended. Second combo. Third attack. Down A, which is still a launcher. Down A while in the air. Down B while in the air. That is extended. B while in the air. C while in the air, which is different and better. Down C while in the air. Down B while on the ground. And down C while on the ground. These extensions are great, a great addition to the character, but the score overall stays the same. Specials, we have the first one, second one, third one, which stops the time, allowing you to do a lot of damage to the enemy. Next one. Next one. And the last one. The first special can be activated while in the air. These alternative specials or special extenders are great, but just like before, the score does not changes. In my opinion, on the specials stay the same. Ultimate. Just like previously, it feels more like a super. Lacks something dramatic, or something to make it feel more like an ultimate. And for that reason, ultimate stays with the same score. Effects. They are great, just like the base form. So there's not a lot that I can add besides I really like them. Zero is a great, fantastic addition to your Mugen collection, especially if you're a fan of Mega Man characters. I highly recommend you to get this character. So, my final score for Zero is 8 out of 10. Thank you very much for watching and have a wonderful day.